Welcome back. Thanks for sticking through the ad break and changeover here. If you are unfamiliar, this is Vampire Survivors. It is an early access title. It's kind of just a survival sort of thing with some definite Castlevania influences. It's quite fun. Very addictive, but it just got some new content, so let's do a run to hopefully unlock new character and stuff. I'm a fan of Poe. Poe starts with garlic, and garlic's good. Alright, so we haven't unlocked that area yet, so let's go to the dairy plant, because I don't think I've showed that one on stream yet. Let's take off Hyper. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So many enemies already. Yep. So, how this game works is the only controls I have are basically WASD or arrow directional keys. All of my weapons just fire automatically. And you are trying to survive, collect XP, upgrade weapons. You can evolve them into different forms, and survive for 30 minutes. And each of the levels has their own... Yep, I already leveled up. I also have a lot of the meta upgrades. There was an XP gem sitting on that barrel. I don't really want any of those, so let's reroll. Magic Wand's good. Let me know how volume is, if anything needs to be adjusted. We can take this and try to get Santa Water, since that's an upgrade item for it. And garlic's great, because at this level, you can just walk into enemies and they die. I didn't mean to pick that up yet, but that's okay. Fire Wand's real good. Let's take that. This game is very just satisfying. Also, if you are watching this and haven't picked up this game yet and have any interest in it, it's $3. I recommend. It's been getting a lot of updates pretty quick. You can also play it for free in browser on itch.io. Let's level up our attract orb. King Bible is good stuff. I love Poe because you start with garlic and increased pickup range, which just makes the easy parts of any of the levels so much easier and smoother, and gives you a chance to actually get some momentum for the run. Oh yeah, you can also smash candlesticks for money. The gold is the between-run currency for meta-level stuff, kind of like a Rogue Legacy. Let's keep getting our garlic better. Nope, now we're just getting slightly tougher enemies. Let's take Lightning Ring. So the roguelite part is kind of, that you don't know exactly what you're gonna get, but you do have to unlock and purchase stuff for it to appear. Keep going on garlic. Garlic go brrr. It really does. The evolution on it is pretty good too. It's not like the King Bible evolution that's absurd. Let's pick up Pomarola, because I know we'll need that for the garlic evolution. So, weapon evolutions, once you get a weapon to max, which is level 8, if you have the corresponding passive, when you open a treasure chest, which you can get from killing elite enemies like the guy outlined there, you can unlock or upgrade or evolve your weapon into a stronger form. Empty Tome upgrades the magic wand, so let's take that. Also, it's just useful. I definitely have my preferred weapon loadouts based on what evolves, what the evolved forms are, and then just which ones are just kind of good. I want to get Garlic up there, but I want Duplicator, because it's good and it evolves Lightning Ring, and it's a little harder to come by, so we're going to take that just to lock it in. Also, they added more items that just sit on the floor of levels in specific areas. And, I unlocked the ability to show them on the map. I'm not going to worry about that too much at the moment. But kind of like how the library had the stone mask and the empty tome always. This one's got like 4 different items in different areas. We are close to max level on Garlic. Alright, I'm gonna wait to pick that up until we level up Garlic in the hopes that we might be able to evolve it. I'm not going to reroll to try to just fish for that, because I only have 1 reroll and left and 1 skip. There it is. And we're not at max on our weapon slots, so I want to make sure that we have spots open for stuff we want. So, this is a really satisfying part of this game when you open a treasure chest. Check this out. Ooh, a triple. So, we evolved our Garlic and got a couple levels on King Bible. Now it does more damage and saps health. So normally when you open a chest, it's 1 item real. But sometimes it's 3, and sometimes if you're really lucky, it's 5, and you get fireworks, and it's very satisfying. I don't know how close we are to... I don't think we're very close to evolving another one. I think either Bible or Magic Wand might be the closest. Oh, King Bible's real close, actually. couple more levels of that. Let's stick around and save the chest. Because I feel like saving the chest doesn't always work for getting a evolution if you didn't have it ready to evolve before the chest dropped. But it's usually worth trying. Ah! Let's upgrade Fire Wand. We'll hopefully eventually get Spinach. Because Spinach is just good anyway. Which is one of the reasons why I take the Fire Wand pretty highly. I don't think I want Song of Mana. Let's take the Empty Tome. Increase our passive healing just because our character is very low hit points. Do we want the whip? We might want more HP for this character. And the whip will synergize with that. Let's just take Magic Wand for now. Yeah, this one. Let's just keep taking Empty Tome. Oops, I accidentally picked it up, but that's okay. We'll just get a random upgrade. Boop. More Empty Tome. Reducing cooldown is good. I think the passives cap out at level 5 or 6. Ah, it's a little scary. Because I'm not one-shotting those. I think I want to try to get one of these upgraded as quickly as I can. Floor chicken. If there's one thing I've learned from Castlevania, it's that chicken dinners in suspect places that have been there for suspect periods of time are always totally fine and will heal you. Oh yeah, we were holding out for, or hoping, Santa Water for our last active, that's right. Because we got a Tracked Orb and the evolved Santa Water is absurd. I don't know if they nerfed it yet. It probably needs to be. Because it does absurd amounts of damage. Let's keep upgrading Lightning Ring. There it is. Ask and ye shall receive. Because coincidences are a thing. It's great. We are very close to evolving King Bible, which is good, because Unholy Vespers is fantastic. Keep going on Magic Wand. Ah! Spinach. Spinach is fantastic. It gives you a 10% damage boost on all of your weapons, and also is needed to evolve the Fire Wand. Yes. Alright, let's see if we can get our weapon upgrade off one of these chests. Nope, I think it has something to do with, oh, I don't have the item for it yet. Haha, that'll do it too. Say also, I think if there's more than one chest on the ground before you get the final level, I think it might, like, pick a chest that has that upgrade, like the oldest one or something, but also we don't have, the right passive for it yet. Oops, whoops. That's okay. More levels of stuff I've got is always fine. Having the right item does help. Also, you can get items out of the candelabras that do things. Or pickups that just immediately trigger. Magic Wand. Let's not go too near the Reaper. He'll eventually stop chasing us. He just follows us around for a little while on this level during a certain time frame. Holy Wand as the evolved Magic Wand. We've got 2 of our weapons evolved already, which is pretty good. I would love to get Labora, which is the Santa Water upgrade, or of Evolution, and Unholy Vespers, which is the King Bible. In particular, those are some of my favorites. Tractorb, I guess. Still fishing for Spellbinder. There it is. Alright. That was the item we needed to evolve our King Bible into Unholy Vespers. And now I basically have a stronger, never-ending King Bible that just orbits me, and it's fabulous. Let's do spinach. Make everything stronger. And now we're just gonna get upgrades, because we've reached our max item slots. However, now might be a good time to look at the map, show guides, and see if we want to pick up any of the random passives on the ground in the level. Let's go towards wings. And Candelabrador. Low armor is pretty good too. Let's stick around here for a sec. see if we can evolve anything. I thought about the spinach upgrade, but I really want to get my Santa water evolved into Labora. I'll take spinach here, though. So I'm fairly far off of those other ones. I've got Aquaman on my tail. Santa water. A couple more levels before we can evolve that. Rewatching K-pop narwhals. I think Kipo is on my watch list. But I am intrigued by K-pop narwhals. Or season 3. It's one of those things that I intend to get to, but we'll see. Yeah, I've heard it's a fun show. It looks fun, for sure. Yeah, I will definitely let you know if I start watching it. One more level of Santa water. Yeah. Alright, see if one of these wants to give us Labora. Woohoo! Labora is absurdly good. So now instead of the random Santa water spots, we get the Labora spots that fall around me and then follow me and do more damage as they move around. You can see them circling and following me. I think it's one of the stronger DPSs. one of the strongest DPS items in the game right now. Especially paired with the garlic and Vespers. I always forget what the garlic evolution is called. Oh, Soul Eater, that's it. We may or may not get the other... Ooh, so this is going to pick up all of the XP gems on the entire level that I haven't picked up yet. We'll see if I make my way to picking up any of the things on the ground. Been doing pretty good just kicking around this area and staying by the chest to try to get my evolutions ASAP. One more level of lightning ring. I mean, I can kind of just stand still for a minute here, which is nice. You know you've gotten very strong, or you're in a good spot in a game like this when you can stand still. Oh, I should have gotten Lightning Ring. I didn't notice it right away. I'll move slightly and pick up our XP that's falling just out of range of our attract orb. There we go. So flashy. Yeah, this game has photosensitivity warnings. We got the Thunder Loop. Upgraded Lightning Ring. It's real good with the Empty Tome reduced cooldown. So zappy. Very zappy. And this is where I want to actually keep moving around just to pick up XP. Yeah, Fire Wand. Hellfire! You can hit escape to skip the animation. Now I'm just gonna start picking these up because it's just gonna be passive upgrades. Alright, let's start going for the wings, I guess. Or actually, Candelabrador. Well, actually, let's see how far away. Wings. Now that we're not hanging on to chests for evolutions, because we've got them all. We got 6 evolved weapons. Which is pretty good. Get max spinach, make everything stronger. The elites will follow you if you get too far off screen. We're almost out of upgrades. I'm avoiding stepping on the sigiled spots there because they're alarm panels that will spawn more enemies. Although I don't think that would be much of an issue right now. I was going for wings and then I started just going to Candelabrador, so I guess we're just going for Candelabrador now. Let's see if we even make it there before the end of the level. It's fine. Not like we need the movement speed anyway. I mean, we really don't need the increased area of effect either, but it's good. These things happen. There it is. And now we'll start getting upgrades for that. And now we've run out of upgrades, so now level ups and chests just give us coins or chickens to heal with. That was a few in a row, yeah. I think if you're off screen, the XP gems will coalesce into larger value ones, so that the game doesn't have as many objects to keep track of. So when you pick it up, you're gonna get if it's one that was quite a bit of XP, it'll just give you a couple levels immediately. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh, these guys are not insta-dying. I mean, they're still dying pretty quick, but... Gotta be slightly more careful again. I mean, I'm pretty powered up in my meta progression and everything. That helps a lot. The elites keep dying off screen and I keep not grabbing their chests right away, and there's a bunch of them on the level now, and whatever. Let's move faster. Because why not? Ah, it was hiding behind a pipe. Wonder I didn't see that one. Honestly, the pushback effect is one of the main reasons I love Unholy Vespers. It's as much defensive as it is offensive. It gives you real good movement. I think we're at the point where I might not be able to go chase things down anymore. The last minute's a bit intense. Yeah, I could probably get that one. And then we get killed. But we have a revive! So we revive! And then we get killed. Alright. We unlocked... that's either a character or a place. Let's find out. It's a place. Okay, so let's see if there's... So you can see we've maxed out almost everything. So no matter what, you just die at the end. Yeah, I think there's ways to cheese it so that... I'm gonna pick Poe again. I like Poe. Ooh, bonus. I think there's a way to do it without blatantly cheating. I think you can cheese it with one of the characters to be able to kill the Reaper. If you survive long enough, a second one shows up. Alright, there exists places that don't exist. Come relax and enjoy life. See you in the country. Let's play regular. Hello? Oh. Oh, I see. Fire wand. I'm suspicious of what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna take the laurel. I am suspicious of all these plants. I really do want Santa water. Why? I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Sure, it's just a perfectly normal gardening sim level. Let's re-roll this one. Santa water. Hello? Okay. There was a pot. Now there are trees. Ah! They do damage you. This is weird and unsettling. Let's get Pomarola for the garlic. Man, I'd love a Bible. I'll definitely take garlic upgrades, though. I'm still very suspicious. Which I feel is fair. Hey, Bible. Alright, so that's all of our actives. Now we're just going to try to get passives that go with our weapons for upgrading, plus... That was a pickup. Plus we have room for another passive. Because, the Laurel doesn't have an upgrade. Or an evolution, I should say. They're just normal, fast-growing trees. Yep. They're not following me. It's fine. Let's do Santa water. Ooh, fruit trees. It's not their fault they're poison oak, but what if it is? Why do I get the impression that the game dev got their hands on a pixel plant pack and decided to just go nuts with it? Because if that's the case, I approve wholeheartedly. Just an entertaining thought. Yeah, it's uncanny going to a new screen and a clear area and just seeing them immediately grow. What do I want for my extra? Probably Candelabrador? Although I feel like for flavor reasons, an axe would be appropriate. Too late for this run to have an axe, because I filled up on actives. I also don't know if I actually get any elites or chests. I mean, I'm gonna keep taking the passives that go with them, just in case. Do you have chase down everything instead of the other way around, too? Oh, for sure. This is a neat change of pace. And I'm still very suspicious of where it's gonna go. spinach, yes. Might be a good place to try out some of the characters that, might be stronger in this sort of thing where you're chasing down your enemies instead of them coming to you. Like, garlic's still been good, but might not be as good when I'm not needing it as defensively. Very important to bring a flamethrower to your gardening projects. Well, yeah, just in case they get out of hand like this. You never know when you're going to have an Audrey situation. And killing a bunch of plants with another plant? Yes. Also pots. I've been smashing pots. So this is really just the new Legend of Zelda. Which also wouldn't surprise me if that was an inspiration for this level. Where you just cut down plants. And some pots. Nope, new plant. Yeah, I don't know if I can get weapon evolutions in this. I have seen 0 chests or anything that looks like it would drop one. Which is also interesting. Also means my Laurel was probably not a great pickup. Oh yeah, the more you know indeed. We're definitely at peak science here. When doing science, a defensive character is usually a fairly decent idea. So you don't know what to expect. Ooh, chest. I didn't even see what dropped it, but hey, that's alright. They do exist. Wonder if it's something I have to chase down. Or if it's a timing thing. Oh, hopefully it'll be clearer if there's another one. Keep upgrading our weapons. Oh, those are weird plant pillars. They are very purple. This really does feel like an entire asset pack worth of plants. Which again, not a complaint. Just entertained. Oh, there's, like, ghosty gardener dudes? They're not moving either. Hmm. Oh, more pots. Bah! Alright, so this is just a 15-minute one. Huh. Alright, we unlocked the next level of skip. How do I unlock character? Hang on. Usually the achievements are tied to that. Ah, get pentagram to level 7. Okay. And then the pentagram has an evolution now. Okay, okay. I'm guessing Christine starts with the pentagram. Let's buy that. Okay, okay. Our goal is pentagram. Let's get the character with more XP. Let's do Green Acres Hyper and try to get pentagram. Normally I don't take the pentagram. But the evolution might be interesting. We don't know what the pentagram is going to need to evolve, so I'm going to keep an eye out. I'm going to take passives that don't already have an evolution that I'm aware of. Just so we can try to figure out which one we need. I don't expect we're going to make it 30 minutes in this run, but we'll try to at least get the unlocks and figure out some stuff. I maybe should have done Poe for this just for survivability. Or not on Hyper, or an easier level, or any of those things, but that's okay. We'll see how we do. It's fine for now. We'll see. It may not continue to be fine. Keep upgrading that. I need to take something else that's offensive, though. Or defensive, or has an actual effect on my DPS or survivability. Ah! We don't get a chance to take bone on anyone but Mortaccio, so sure. We're already kind of doing a meme run. Why not meme it up a little more before we die? This isn't a bad character for trying to do this. I probably should have just done hyper mode on the forest. I don't think any bonus stuff spawns on the... Nope. Alright, we're gonna take Garlic. Although in Hyper, I don't know if it will actually kill things, but it'll help. And it'll let us break open the, flames. Take the dove. None of those are what I'm looking for. Let's take Pomarola so we can upgrade our garlic and help with survivability. So I'm looking for either pentagram or passives that don't have evolutions. No, those all have evolutions. Also empty tome for our magic wand. I don't think this would have an evolution, but it definitely doesn't evolve anything, so I guess we'll take it. One time I actually want pentagram, and it refuses to show up. We are not doing great on damage. We should not be having that much trouble with those green guys, even though they're really tanky. Yeah, this run needs a lot of work, and I don't think we're gonna get there. Ironically, pentagram would actually be quite good to pick up right about now. Although if I'm shooting for pentagram, I should be picking these up and not saving them. Because I think pentagram can erase those. Tempted to take the Bible for survivability, but I would love to get ebony wings to go with my other bird, and still need pentagram. Was that max level garlic? Not quite. Also, magic wand isn't quite there yet either. Yike. Oh yeah, I also need all the upgrades I can get for sure. But I need meaningful stuff to upgrade. And unfortunately, the more meaningful passives pretty much all already have things that they evolve. Because I'm stuck taking the more fringe benefit ones in case they, in case I get pentagram, so I can figure out what I need to evolve it. And we are not in great shape. I would feel better if we'd at least gotten the item we're trying to farm for. So I feel like we had a chance of accomplishing what we're trying to do. But I mean, I'm not full up on upgrades yet, so... I'm also not really killing any of this stuff, I'm just picking up XP from stuff I killed before. Well, that's not great. So I'm not killing stuff, I'm not getting stronger. Get the item upgrade all the way, and that's just a lot of work. Yeah! That's why I picked this character, because she gets, bonus XP as her passive. But I did not get good items to start this run. At least I'm killing some of these. That's good. Yeah, right. That'll help. No, we got a whole bunch of money. Need pentagram. We've already used the rerolls. We haven't used the skips, but I won't until it gives me all new things that that aren't what I'm looking for. Trying to think what passives didn't have evolutions. Crown, which is just more XP, which wouldn't help survivability, but would help us grind for pentagram, I guess. It's the skull upgrade. Yeah, these upgrade things. I will take this to upgrade the magic wand, though. There actually aren't that many passives I can think of that don't have evolutions yet. I think Crown's the only one I don't have that I can think of. Because Tiragisu doesn't, and I, again, can't imagine that one does. Stone Mask. And I could easily seeing it being either Stone Mask or Crown. Alright, well at least we upgraded or evolved one of our items. So that'll help our DPS significantly. Pentagram! Now we need pentagram levels. And potentially crown. Or if there's another passive I'm forgetting. So now we take pentagram levels whenever they come up. Or a passive we don't have yet. That's... I don't already know has an evolution. Alright, at least we got pentagram. That's a good start. It starts with like a 10-minute cooldown. Armor doesn't have an upgrade yet either, so let's take armor. Or a evolution. Figured there was probably one I was missing. I should take crown just in case while it's here. Yeah, see that time it erased all the stuff on screen, including the gems and everything. That's why pentagram isn't ideal. As you level it up, it gets better chances to not erase everything. And lowers cooldown. I think the empty tome affects it too. I'm gonna level up the bird in case I get the other bird. Because if you max out both birds, they turn into a better bird that then has its own upgrade chain. And honestly, crown is gonna help us get there with pentagram by getting more XP. Alright, we got our Soul Eater. I think that's it that I can upgrade right now. Other than pentagram. And bird if I get the other bird. Bone doesn't have an evolution. What's nice is if I do upgrade the pentagram, it'll tell me what item upgraded it, or evolved it. Hey, ebony wings. Yep. We'll take that. That's what we were kind of looking for. Pentagram. Yep, erased everything. That happens. With all the XP up, we're a little insulated from that. By just getting tons of XP bonuses from everything else that we are killing. Because we are killing things now, which is good. I don't think there's... There's a character that starts with a bird, but it's a hidden character that I think you're supposed to get from killing the Reaper. That just, like, has minus everything on their abilities. There's a cheat code, I think, to unlock it. I don't know if that still is the case. But I'm pretty sure that character starts with one of the birds. See, that time it didn't erase everything. Alright, we got one of the birds to max. Still need pentagram levels more than anything. But we're getting there. We'll take increased XP gain. Try to get us there quicker. Need more levels. Ack! Not good, not good, not good. Okay, we have this revive. Alright, we got pentagram to 7. We haven't evolved it yet. That would be nice if we can pull that off. It's okay, we have another revive. And we have one more. That was the Tiragisu revive. Yeah, these levels ramp up in a hurry. We are out of revives, but we did unlock a new character, and I was worried we weren't going to have time to try her out before I needed to be done, but we do, so let's unlock her. And she starts with pentagram, and starts with one extra level. Okay. Sweet, so this will give us a good chance to see how it evolves. Let's go to... Let's go to the library. Oh, that's the only damage she has to start. Ah! I made a mistake. Okay. I don't want to wait like 10 minutes for that to proc again, so we're gonna... I see. That does explain the extra level to start with. Also, that means we're not going to do hyper. Magic wand. There, we can do damage now. Whew. Yeah, rerolls are probably good in case you don't get anything that deals damage with your extra level. We still don't know what passive we need to evolve it, so we're still going to take all of the ones that we don't know about having an evolution. We'll take Garlic 'cause it's just good. Ditto King Bible. Just for survivability. Pentagram? Since we're still on science run mode, we're going to keep taking upgrades for the things that we have. When it doesn't give us passives we don't know about yet. Or a slam dunk of an active. Tracked orb would actually just be nice for XP collection. I'll take Pomarola for the garlic evolution. Aw. I think I almost had him, too. Yeah, that's the risks of this weapon. Ooh, luck up is nice. Get a chance for a 4th option on level ups. Plus, I think it affects crits and maybe candelabra drops. Not actually sure. Or the chance of just having a chest drop. Stone Mask is one of the ones that, as far as I'm aware, doesn't have an evolution tied to it, so I'm just gonna go over towards there. I prefer to get those sort of items after I've totally filled up, because then I get bonus items, but we're doing science. Crown is one of the ones that we're not sure about, so we're gonna take that. So it's Crown, Armor, and Stone Mask, and Tiragisu. Nice. Nice. And it didn't erase my items. Sweet. I think that's max level pentagram. Nope, almost. Go get our guaranteed stone mask. Reroll, please. Alright, our pentagram is fully leveled. Now we just need to collect passives and get chests so we can see what makes it evolve. Well, the trick is going to be if pentagram deletes or erases the elites, that the chest doesn't also get zapped. And that's just a die roll. But we've got pretty decent weapon loadout right now to help us just with able to kill enemies on our own without pentagrams, so we can pick up XP and get chests, hopefully. And like I said, the crown being one of the ones that I wanted to experiment with helps us on just overall XP gain. Help offset pentagram. Alright, let's just pick up stone mask. Let's start moving towards empty tome, because we'll need that if we want to upgrade our magic wand anyway. Armor and Tiragisu are the other two, and I still don't think it would be Tiragisu. Alright, I would love for you to drop a chest. Yeah! Nope, this isn't an upgrade. Alright, might be armor. So our pentagram is at max. So it isn't crown or stone mask. Unless they, for the first time, made a passive evolve more than one weapon, but we haven't seen that yet. So let's take armor. If Chirigisu comes up, we'll take that too. Which means I'll go over by Empty Tome, but I'm gonna wait to pick it up. Oh, wings don't have an upgrade yet either. Shoot, I should have grabbed that. Ah! I don't think Pentagram can erase the, item stage ones. I think I remember seeing something about that in a patch note. Alright, well we picked up armor. It's our evolution, it's armor. Gorgeous moon. Oh, it requires the crown. Okay. So I guess just, oh, I think if it's before 10 minutes, it might not give you the item upgrade. Haha. I think that's a thing for the non-hyper stages. Okay, sweet. So it is the crown. Creates gems and gathers them. And makes sparkly noises. Oh, that's fun. Wah! We are Sailor Moon. That was ridiculous. That was beautiful indeed. We'll see it again in a bit. I don't know what the cooldown timeout on it is. Yep, here we go. I keep being worried that Pentagram is going to erase it, but Pentagram is not a thing anymore. It's now the gorgeous moon. Wonder if it collects all the gems on the stage or just the ones that it creates. No more racing gems, just making and gathering them? Yes. And then a bunch of XP because you get crown, because that's the passive for it. Oh, we'll be able to upgrade garlic as soon as we get another chest. Well, I probably don't need a tracked orb anymore. Let's keep upgrading crown for funsies. I feel like it's doing a pick up everything on the level. When it goes off. And this is without the empty tome cooldown, if that affects it. This is just its natural cooldown, which is pretty good. I hope empty tome affects it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Oh yeah, I love that basically we're a magical girl in this game now. Oh, I should have taken Spellbinder. Oops. Alright, we got our Soul Eater upgrade. Soul Eater, Sailor Moon, all of the anime. Let's reroll. I'll take that. And we're gonna go over on time a bit today, to finish this run. But as soon as this run's done, I'll, head out and get some food for work. I think I just want spinach. Is just good. We're still very slowly making our way over to the empty tome. We just still don't have the right items for, upgrading weapons. What else take a fire one since we already have spinach? Spellbinder. Excellent. Because we'll get Empty Tome as soon as we get over there. Nice. I need a little more survivability before I just go charging over there. Or, there we go. Let's say, or my weapon to proc, so I can clear the way. Oh, there it is. May as well pick up the other one. Get a free level for it. But now we can upgrade our magic wand at least. Once we get a chest drop. Because we're maxed out on both that and the Bible. So those are both ready to evolve. Yeah! You only get one evolution per chest, though. Even if you get a fancier chest. Still kind of holding out for Fire Wand since we can evolve it. Because that's the only weapon left that we'd be able to. That we don't already have. Because we were taking all the passives that didn't have evolutions. There it is. Sweet. Yeah, I think the tome is definitely affecting that cooldown, because that was way quicker. Hey, Fire Wand. It's beautiful. Jeebus. That's absurd. Oh, I still have another weapon slot. Huh. Didn't even realize. Magical Girl Overdrive? Yeah. I think I may take Laurel as my last weapon just for safety, if given the option. Yep, there's my magic wand upgrade. My holy wand. Fire wand needs more levels. About 8 seconds. Yeah, that feels about right. There's Laurel. Sure. Now we've got our full loadout. Now we just level up and wait out the timer. I mean, yes, it is easy to time stuff when there's a timer on screen. Oh, we're almost at max level on Fire Wand. There we go. Now if we get another chest, we'll get our last evolution. Went from being kind of annoying to very OP. Yeah. Now it's down to about 5 seconds. Jeez. I wonder if it just gets faster as it goes. Like, independent of anything else. Or scales with your level or something. So I feel like we maxed out Empty Tome a while ago. Alright. Let's upgrade our... Yeah, Hellfire. Oh, I got more book upgrades with the chest. Okay, so yeah, it probably is being affected by the tome. Good call, good call. I've got a little bit going on screen. It's a busy game to begin with. Ah, I appreciate it. Thank you. My partner in science. Even writing it down. Well, the patch was yesterday. There might be, might not be on the wiki yet. I'm sure there's a wiki. I'm just assuming. That is the most important thing about science. It isn't just doing stuff and trying it out. It's the writing it down part that makes it science. We're just gonna stand here and press enter and get coins. Man, look at that enemy kill count. Ooh, I might actually have to scoot a little for this boss. Till it gets blown up with magical girl energy. Oh, it's immune to it. Alright. I'm still outputting a lot of damage with my regular attacks. Spends more time charging than it does without sparkle sounds. I mean, with Stone Mask, this is good for farming coins. Oops. I thought I was hitting escape, and then I hit a button that I didn't know was on my keyboard that just minimized everything. Good to know I have that key, I guess. Let's break open some candelabras for more coins. That time it was escape. Clear the area, it's almost immediately full again. Yeah, just seeing them swarm in from the edges. Yeah, if you can survive and kill enemies the last couple minutes, you're gonna get a lot of levels, because they drop a lot of XP. Especially with this layout, yeah. Well, this character. Or loadout, for sure. Alright, we're in the final minute. This is where I'm glad I took Laurel. Alright, just kind of stand still and hope for the best. Yay! I don't think it can kill death. We did it! Okay, well, thank you for hanging out. I got a jet. Get ready for work and head to work so I'm not late. Thank you for hanging out. Got to level 139. Nice! I will be back tomorrow. Probably not strange horticulture unless my throat is completely feeling better. But we'll have something fun. It'll be good times. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out.